Hello, welcome back to Mortal Shell, where the Virtuous cycle released a little bit ago. There were some drops on Twitch. I planned to stream, but the heatwave had other ideas, and it took some time on streaming. But yeah, we're back, and apparently they've added Halloween, so you could get this free in the week that it came out. And again, I would have mentioned that during the time. This guy does go into Oh, but this is the new DLC, which definitely isn't spoilers for boss. And talk to us and is our sister, but that's the final boss. Definitely looks like the final boss. I didn't defeat the final. Come on. She also talks about, have you killed me yet? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, no, yeah. Okay, call me out, big deal. But yeah, they added this roguelike mode, which lets you start fully upgraded. Then you could also...
I had heard these brigands were nothing but drunken fools, but that can't be entirely true.
No, they're not all drunken fools. And then you can spend tart and glimpses to other upgrades, but you need to bring them back, which I didn't. And then you've got all of the weapons unlocked. And then in the overworld, Harden is sitting there. I should have thought in the overworld. And this is how you go in. So you choose your shell. I mean, you can see the fifth one is harder. From the Venerable, the king guy with the best health and everything. Why wouldn't we pick him? Then you can choose your weapon. And again, everything is fully upgraded to standard. And then the riposts, which apparently there are 4 types of riposts. But I only have the one. Maybe you unlock more during this. Maybe it's specific to this mode. I don't know. But I never really pulled off the parry that well, did I? Light attack and the stamina cost decreased by 10%. Okay. So we're just going to get reacquainted a bit. So that's hard. And then what I didn't ever figure out is that I need charges to have the riposte even work. So, when I'm trying to parry, that's what caused the problems. I never truly succeeded in getting it right. Okay, so these things, they can be guarded or they can cost shells. That's if I use a light attack and not a heavy attack on this guy. Okay, we lost a bit of health. This guy can charge it. I've gone for the quick weapon, which uses less stamina and, Okay, so now that's glowing. We've got a charge on her, which means we can actually use it. But if we touch these pillars, you get more roguelike abilities. Kick deals 10 extra damage. 10% chance to leave a kicked enemy vulnerable to an impact. Kick releases a burst of flame. We kick. To an empowered riposte. That's not bad. New instinct of restored health. Yes, so you also restore health by touching these pillars. Touch my pillars will restore your health. Okay, but yes, we're gonna get reacquainted. Also, I saw pictures of people using a big bow and arrow thing, and I was like, I never used that. It's on his back. All you have to do is press up. He was probably wearing it the entire time, and I just never, ever, ever, ever used it. It might be that we've got it during this month, and not in the overworld. I should pay attention to that. But no ambush, huh? But yeah, there's many secrets in the fog that I didn't discover. Sure. A lot of stuff. A golden bell rang once a year to celebrate the revered. Yes, you might have noticed during the loading screen there was pumpkin thing. I think there's a Halloween event going on. I don't know the secrets, but I'm guessing if we see a pumpkin and we ring that bell, ring that bell. It will do something. Okay, so there's a big thing up there. Again, roguelikes, colours, make the difference. So that's like legendary perhaps because it's golden, whereas white's common. So the glows will make a difference. Okay, so we are slowly getting rid. I really don't know how to kick. I'm sure it won't matter if I go. And the enemies will load in differently every time, so you know. Okay, that wasted a lot of stamina the way that I charged. The way that I charged into him there. Fuck. I'm out of stamina. You know, using a riposte would be pretty handy. I had to harden because that guy came in and had other plans. He was like, you're going in for an attack, are you? You know, again, I hardened more than I riposte. I should have hardened when I ran out of stamina. Hello. If in doubt, get hard. My earphone is falling out. Yes, of course, you can't pause. That's why I was waiting, you know, I was like... Pausing? Pausing? I'm surprised it didn't fully fall out of my ear. No? We'll retreat and regain some stamina. And yeah, because our weapon is fully upgraded as well. Just from the offset, it has the poison power. What the fuck? We seem to pull off some sort of riposte or something. Unintentionally there. Is that a glimpse? Fuck. I wasted all my stamina. Did I harden at the perfect time then? You go ahead and walk. You go ahead and walk into that trap. Scripture of Euphoria. Right, so. So, we got our things, yes. And, Remnant Tatar. We might as well use them. Because there's no other reason not to. X parry poisons. Well, that's not really. Also, the parry heals. Next damage taken while hardened. Health got bell. Extra tar grants bonus tar. Euphoria. Okay, how do I? Oh, get down on the D-pad. How do I use mine? That's the kick. Okay. Aha. Next parry poisons on success. Next parry grants health upon success. Eat the tar. Glimpse of affection. So that's glimpses. Which, you know, we kind of need glimpses. Eat the tar remnant. Okay. No, we need to parry an enemy because we are running low. We gained something. Was there not a thing up here? Next parry lights enemy on fire upon. Obviously you gain knowledge. The more you use the things, then it can change the effect of what the thing does. Okay, so are there any easy to parry enemy rounds? You're not the greatest. There you go. There's a chunk. Fuck me. What a bait bean. It's a trap! 6 bait bean lords. Okay, come. Should I fuck it? I feel like we... Oh, the sub attack. That was bullshit. I feel like we pulled off the parry, but it didn't. Did I press the wrong button? Was I too slow on the counter attack? Yes, 8 beams, lords. Ornate of an opulent land. Getting stuck whilst hardened will grant a buff. Reduces damage. Okay, not the most useful, but still. We harden and then take some damage, it will do things. So this is where you would normally have the opening to the Cesta. But let's see in it. Fuck me. These are not the easiest. Well, they don't seal it, but they seal her. Okay, they do seal it. But if you go into it in the overworld, she is no longer accessible. I couldn't remember which way it was. That's too many of those. We need something to heal. Otherwise we just die. That is not what we want. Getting stuck while hardened. So yeah, healing is different in there. Like the mushrooms and the normal healing is not how you do it. All about getting those pillars and pulling off the parry. Which we are certainly not. Okay, we hear some froggers, but they might be ordinary froggers. That is a pillar. But it's got a big ghosty. Ironically, we're just gonna... We wasted our special move. That's what I did. Fuck. I accidentally pressed harden whilst attacking and it did the special move, which also uses our charges, but now it stops us ever being able to... Thing. Okay, this one's unguarded. Common. New instinct acquired. When separated from the shell, all enemies... Oh yeah, if we get separated from our shell, we get another life percent. Petrified 15% longer. Regaining your last. But that gave us 20% health back. That's handy. I feel like he's just like casually walking too much. Fuck me, I can't believe you gotta reload. You wanna come at me? Or you're waiting for me, huh? Just casually out of stamina. Okay. What is so special about you? You don't look anything special. A few of you. Yes, you and me. Oh my god. We were too low. So you hit over our head. There we go. That's how you regain your health. That's how you... Oh, did you just respawn in? But that's how you respawn your health, with the parries. We were never doing that in the main game.
Not our violent birth. Not Solomon. Or Hadern.
Hadern?
Then I will fill in the
We
gaps.
called him harder this entire time. Hadern? Hadern. Roll covers 10% longer. Stamina cost. I'm not locked in. I said while not locked onto an enemy. Okay. Effortless reflex. I'm gonna do that. I feel like we lock onto the enemy. And it's gonna be more useful whilst locked onto an enemy. He's been a darn this entire time. Harder. The pole hard. A darn. Okay. It's still locked in. Fuck me. Nope. Fucked it. Excuse me. I parried that. And that sent me flying. But maybe that was just unparryable. Fuck. I actually parried it, but then I fucked it. Apparently that one sends you flying, huh? Glimp. A mushroom isn't one of the bikini. You know what? There's a few too many of you. You need to do special things to get into the dungeon. Can't just go in. You hear that? Sounds like something going on. Have they removed the crawl tunnel? I feel like they should be a crawl tunnel here. Ah, there it is. It has been a while. Okay, so this is probably a terrible idea to crawl through. Still. We should go check out the area that's like for Forsaken Shells as well. I wonder what that would be doing in here. Right, if anyone says a pumpkin, let me know. Because we need to ring our bell at the pumpkin. Okay, this is a lot safer than it is. He said too early in the main game. As he gets shot at by fake bean lords. What? That smacked him in the face. Okay, we wasted that. And now we can't parry. I can do that too, Fire. Fuck. I see that ghost as well. Ghost of you. I mean, clearly. In resolve for 3 minutes. Surely. Ringing that by the bats would have... You would have assumed the ringing that by the bats would have worked. Your friend woke up a lot quicker than you. Wasted. Wasted. Fuck. He went for a double. I'm wasting all of this. Okay, this is wasted all our health and all our stamina. And that guy's just breaking the grave. Ouch. I pressed the parry. It was a bit late, but I pressed it. And it's a permadeath run. That's like with an uncommon instinct. Oh, okay. So. Yeah. 16 minutes 23. No tokens, no mortal instincts. Not the greatest of runs. But again, I haven't played in forever. It's obviously a lot hard. Then
These men were once guardians,
I should
protecting
install
this
the tower
tower.
and stuff that I
Solomon
had.
fashioned their uniforms, helmets, every stitch on them, and they still turned on him, on us. Why?
You get a bit of lore, so I should use the tar that we have. Okay, so. Retain tar. Retain 4% of your tar, which is good. You know, we haven't been retaining a lot. Or I can gain resolve bars. I don't care so much about that. I think retaining the tar is the most, because you don't retain a lot of it, so that's why it's like using it. All areas will have a 0 plus 0 plus 1. So, you know, adding 3 pillars is useful. So you keep your glimpses, keep your tar, unless you keep a lot. And use the thing to keep it. You know, so you have to use your tar. Oh, he's not even in this world. In the other world. Okay, but we can show off that oh, stairs. The Cester is dead. But you touch her to go back to the other. You shouldn't touch a lady, like, unless it's consensual. Okay, so let's begin our cycle anew. And go in. Dodge stamina cost whilst not locked on it. So you don't always start in the same spot either. And these cost tar to open now. Whereas in the previous game, you know, in the main game, they only opens in the fog world. Yes, we haven't started at the very beginning of the game. We're like in the middle of the area. But we know where we're going. Get back. So I don't know if there's only like the 2 spawn. Obviously I've played one mode, one quick run off camp. And then this one. I see pumpkin. But I no longer have a bell. To ring. Wait. You keep the items? You keep everything you find between the runs? Spectral token. I wouldn't have expected that. I would have assumed you'd have lost everything. Okay, some resolve, some moonshine. And some hopper. I was kind of prepared, but I didn't think you'd get me that quickly. You know, I wasn't expecting to get straight up like that. Uncommon. Fuck. Where did you come from, sir? He actually got me. Okay, we accidentally used the special attack on that guy. Killed him. Again, I was pressing hard enough. Slashing attack. Sue me. Okay, start cycle with a random uncommon. So we gained something out of that. Oh my god. We're gonna need to eat the goods. We've already got that. Spectral. Or a glimpse of affection. Because we all need a little effect. Okay, let's eat this rotten gourd. Taste foul, restore some health at the cost of all your resolve. That's fine. If we can get a result back with a little bit of result. Glimpse of affection. I saw that piece of grass fly across the screen. I was like, what's coming to attack me now? You'll need some love and affection. Little glimpse. Definitely made me. But I want the whole thing. Yes. Do. So I'm a lot more hopeful from the No enemies here. I'm surprised. The hidden secret chest that doesn't show up its thing. Forbidden nectar. Utility. I haven't got a fuse. Oh, okay, so we've got a lot of glimpses now. And we're going to eat all the tar, even if we can't take much of it back. Moments, because why not? You know, we can spend it and we get a percentage. Yeah. That had an instinct. What? Enemies drop more tar. Frozen damage resistant. Acquiring a new instinct restores health. I'm going to go with the tar because we can get more on rocks. You know, we only take a small percentage of it back, but the more that we gain, the more we take back. 2 of those. So we've made our way back to the beginning area. Oh! Fuck. Just wait for them to attack. Stinky boys. That was a panic click because the hard attack that I pressed didn't actually do anything. So I was like, quickly harden up. That changed from golden. Common. I wonder if there was like a time limit on it, or was it always white? I just didn't pay attention. Harden lasts for 10% as long upon being broken. What? So it lasts longer even though it's smashed? Harden cooldown reduced is very, very good. Ooh. And harden is in cooldown stamina fill. Both very nice. I'm going to reduce the cooldown there. Both of those seem pretty useful. And there's the beginning. Crawl out of. We're not crawling back in. There's nothing for us. So we're exploring everywhere to get all of the loot. And then, like I said, things don't all spawn in the same spots. Like that spot up there. Do they? Because I remember that one being over there, but that seems to be in the same spot again as that. The items all around. Well, the stuff we got in the chest was different. We don't need to bother with, you know, save got stamina for that guy. Okay, so we're gonna go check out this hole. Offer some tar. Movement speed. Stone stomp blast radius. Stomp blast damage. I mean, I don't think I've ever successfully stone stomped. I mean, we've turned into harden in the air, but I don't think it's done a blast or anything like that. But let's complete that. It seemed rarer. Glimpse of futility. We can eat every glimpse that we get to, you know, take more back with us. Wait, this is an area. This is an area? And then we can offer tar to... You can't use it whilst there are enemies in the area. Horror. A glimpse of wisdom. You are wise to attack the red ghost before the basic jumper. We open it now as he counters in the area. 10% or just 10 tar, sorry. 10 tar. Oh, fuck. How did that miss? I realised it didn't lock on when I clicked. But still, how did that miss? So we've got an unequipped wisdom to put it in a different spot rather than cover one of the other glimpses. So that it doesn't, you know, have us going into the menu. Isn't this where the cave for Forsaken Shells was? I do not know where we're going. If that is not the case, was there a second hole behind it inside? So, because obviously I never used it. Bronze bell. Extra tar. Not bad. Might as well use it, of course. Remnant of tar. Okay. The trouble is, we've got to roll on to disposal. I don't care for these scrolls. Eat the tar after absorbing the bell. And maybe that gives us some extra, I don't know. Hello. Accidentally lock onto someone I didn't know was there. I mean, I'll take it. I should have hardened. I absolutely should have just hardened. Hello. You are an interesting looking fellow. I believe I let you get your sword outside. Oh, I remember you. You chop off your heads. If we don't finish you off and then you throw it at us and it explodes. Don't want that happening. We took him down. Are you guys guarding something? Fuck! We weren't quick enough. And I don't have any way of stopping this poison. Did you moonshine? Small amount of resolve. Hello. You just didn't want to join the battle, huh? You just weren't interested in fighting alongside all of your compadre. Or did you think that they would defeat me? You're mistaken. Boom, boom, boom. They did not. It was I who beat them. You put your sword away, sir. And wait, you have multiple swords. Like, you weren't even pulling out the swords of combat. Fuck. I hate his slow attack. You wanna attack me? Okay. You know what? I'm done trying to restore health off the floor. I'm dead. Wait. Attack me. Shit! You had a friend! That was a mistake. I was like, hey, this is an easy jump. I'll get some health back off him. Whoops. Think for maids. Don't underestimate that they have friends. Hello, I hate you swiping. I don't see you. Or goes. Ah. This isn't a great. What is swiping? I should have regained my stamina, you know. Again, hardening is just me. Random uncommon. Great success. That is so slow to reload. You know what? I don't think trying to hit a Froggo with that is a good idea. It's a bit too mobile for me. Hello. You were a boss. Are you going to be a boss as well? What is that arm? I'm very concerned about the invisible disembodied arm. Shit, you are fucking still a boss. Ooh, that was a strong hit. Yeah, too slow, too slow. I read you doing that a mile away. Jump on that. You know you want to. That sounds so dirty. You missed. You didn't even hit me. Oh my god, you actual chump of a boss. Foul Cester single target damage. Increased weight. I don't know what the Foul Cester. Oh, is that the stinky poison damage that we're doing? Perfume Cester. Immediately add 15 glimpses. Oh, that's a bonus. We don't even need to pick that. I was just going to pick that alone. I was like, I'll take that. I don't know if we have a perfumed or rotten. I'm going to take the perfume. Because it sounds nicer than rotten. Moonshine!
While you slept,
Okay.
I grew weak. Hadern could not help me.
But
a wise man nursed me back to health. Solomon. He built this tower to keep us safe. Believed we could ascend.
Oh, is that what the
something
pillar is?
greater.
Is it a tower that you lived in?
Even redeem those who worshipped at our feet. He did not fear what you and I are.
Vampires? When dodging, there's a 30% chance to release an AoE that. Or 25% chance to set them on fire. Immediately restores your ability to retain your shelf. Nice. I'm going to set them on fire considering we already poisoned them. Sure, it's got an extra 5% chance, but So I'm guessing this is a tower that you lived in. It's just a representation of that. Like, why poison them when our weapon already poisoned? Did we lose our shell even this run? I don't think we did. So, you know, it might have been useful to save that, but you can't know that. And I don't think you can choose to come back to that later. I think once you've selected it, that's it, you've selected it. Okay. Dungeon is that way. Go. Ow. I was kind of prepared for it, but it was faster than me. We're going to clear out the overworld to get some advantage. Much baked beans. Too many bean lords. I should take care of that other bean lord. I'm sorry. Ouch. Oh. Yeah, I'm surprised that didn't hit me. There's still more beans! I'm sorry, I need to deal with all these baked beans now first. They're gonna be a problem. Give me my stamina. Die, baked beans! Okay, just aggro every single enemy in the area, that's... Get out of there. This is not a clever plan. Hello. Fuck. I missed. More like he missed. But I kind of needed him to hit me there. Like, hit me. Let's go. Okay, we got some health back. But I wasted my other charge on... Well, two of my charges on that guy. Which meant, you know, wasted heals. Don't... Fine. I didn't want that. Trying to see what I'm gonna go kill the big guy and maybe I'll get a charge to farm a heal off of. You think you can just sit back? I don't. This pillar's a heal anyway. Got 200 tar, that's worth it. Enemies drop 15 tar. Enemies killed with the chisel have 15% chance to release the potent poisonous clouds. They already kind of get poisons. Health. Health leech. I'm killing an enemy. No, we're just going health leech. Like, that is overpowered. Okay, now we should not have a problem. Because now we're just going to suck the life out of everything. And I think now we just win. Now we just... I heard that. Where was that? Also, what happened to this guy that was chasing us? Hello? I'm ready for you now. I think he gave up and went home. Okay, let's eat our glimpses. So that we've got a load. We've got 30 glimpses. 30 glimpses. That's a lot. That can get us a lot of stuff when we get back. Okay, let's head towards the dungeon. I don't know if we've met the requirements to even go in, but this is also the stupidly hardest dungeon. So it's probably not the smartest thing to do. And it's got a midway boss. When does... Oh, get stuck on the scene. When does that stop us, huh? Doesn't. I could have sworn I saw something glowing there. Some tasty little item for us? Apparently not. I see the guys over there. Extract of tar. We'll go down there in a second. Right. Extra tar. What does this do? Resolve. That probably gives us resolve as well. A glimpse of truth. Eat the glimpse. And the tar. Is there really nobody guarding this? Enemies remain petrified longer. Can we go in? Oh, we need a lot of tar to get in. Okay, that's what we need to get in. I thought we needed like a special key. So you do have to kind of farm the tar just to get in. Unfortunately, that does mean we won't be taking any back to... More. Why are there so many baked beans? Hi. It's also a very dangerous area. Fight me properly. Don't throw your swords at me. Fuck, we both whiffed. Okay, beat you to chopping your head off. That's all that matters. Hello. Just casually chilling. Too slow. Why are you attacking so slow? I thought he attacked quick. Okay, at least we can use the harden to, you know, not get hit if we fuck that up. Extra tar. Sure. Give me even more tar. Mortar? No, more tar. Ah, thank you. Yeah, that's death. We don't want to fall down there. You don't mind if I come into your party, do you? Also, we've got, like, life leech. Why am I even concerned? Like, we can regain this life. 8 beams, lords. You mind not firing all your bean cans? Did he respawn? Is that the guy that I knocked off the cliff? And he respawned back up? That is dirty. He respawned back up there, even though we knocked him off to his death. Scripture of Despair. How dare you? Right. So we need 1,000 more tar. Where are we going to get that? Well, I guess we're going to run up here and find some enemies. The only way. I should probably head to the easier dungeon. But then again, it's all randomized. Who knows? Like, maybe the bosses aren't in the correct dungeon. Maybe any boss could be in any dungeon. And that would be interesting. Do you baked beansmen just respawn? I cleared this area out. How very dare you? Or are you the guy that vanished that was casually walking after us? Don't know. I mean, the least you could do is give me some beans on toast if you're going to keep firing these beans. That'd be the polite thing to do, you know, at least make me a cup of tea, some beans on toast. You know, make me feel welcome. Let's head towards this one. I feel like this is the better plan. Sure. Have some time. Oh no, instinct increases the health. Okay. It's not bad. This is where we spawned them. Okay, this run is going much better. Not dying. Again, you're friends with all these cans of baked beans. Get out of that. We're not setting them on fire with the roll. I'll just let you know. There's a few too many of you guys here. Hello. Who's there? Fuck. There's too many of you. There you go. One is parryable. It's not parryable. Was Stanley parryable? Sorry, Stanley. I did not succeed in parrying you. I thought he'd do the overhead swipe. Okay, that felt weird. I hardened and I think it stopped it hitting me. You're just gonna die to the poison. But I stayed hardened. Is that something, you know, did I stay hardened for longer or something? Did I take Viagra? And stay harder for longer. Yeah. No, I definitely didn't. That was just a bug. Get out of there. Ouch. This hurts. Okay, I think we're dead here. You attack quick, right? Nope. You know what? I'm not even going to attempt the parry heals. Like, we've got life leech. Why be stupid? Glimpse of futility. Yeah, that is this run. Okay, I think we need to take that. It's the only way we're going to get any help. So. Otherwise we are dead. It's not going to be a lot of damage, but... Hit me. There we go. Okay, that was actually not a terrible amount of health. Not an insignificant amount. Probably the correct words. Not an insignificant amount of health. And then we can get another load. You look like you do a lot of damage. That was a waste. Hit me! Fuck me! This guy just casually... Hello? Someone hit me, please. Oh, not the dirty... Oh, the little minion. Snitched it. I wanted the guy that clearly hits harder to give me more health. I know I should have given up once it was taking forever and he wasn't turning around. That looks like it hits hard. That would have been a lot of health. Ouch. That certainly would have been a lot of health. If he'd have hit us. But he didn't. Who are you and why are you just staring off into the dip? Let me get out of that. There's a few too many of you are creeping up. At least if you're all in front of me. I hate that that special attack just goes through them. It doesn't work. That should have hit all three of them. It's like, nope. Actually, nobody gets hit. Fuck. Well, there goes that run. And with it, all of the great stuff that we gained. That lifesteal could have been really good, though. Okay, so we're going to start with a random rarity. After only 30 minutes. Whoops. That felt longer. But still, you know, we made some good progress. We were getting there. Slowly. Okay, what lore have you got for us now?
While you were out, I found myself listening. I heard footfalls in the tower and felt boots falling upon the cobblestone. If only I had your eyes.
You cannot steal my eyes.
They tried to be secretive, but I could smell them. They were both familiar and strange. They were searching for something, and then they were off. Be wary, brother.
I mean, there is no tower left. What did they steal? We don't have enough tower for any of the tier increase. Okay, immediate upgrade instinct to its next tier. 50% chance of upgrading instinct from the epic to the legendary tier. Endless unborn instinct. That is tar. I will take that. Like, you know, a chance to regain a shell is good. Free to use. We got so many glimpses. I'm going to give those a chance, and then everything else is going into retaining the tar. Because that just seems smart, right? Then we can buy the tar thing. And nearly 20% of the tar kept is muchos buenos. Because we had thousands, and look how little we took back. Now it'll be significant. It'll be a significant amount. There's also another weapon that we haven't unlocked, but that's like in this DLC anyway. So I guess we find it in this world. I'm not sure. Stone Stomp is pretty kind. Deep Impact, like my dick. Sorry, I'm making a bunch of terrible jokes today. Fuck. I thought I would beat him and kill him. Apparently he lived. I really thought that hit would have killed him. And finished him off before he did that. You see nothing, Mr. Glitchy standing up here. He was getting ready for us. I was like, no, I'm just going to sit down now. Okay, those traps were kind of hidden. I saw the bear traps though. We're going to go this way. This way seems smarter. Copium. Fucking, if you actually... I was stuck. Step bro. Help. Don't wedge me in a corner. We're going this way because it leads towards the central hub and is like far more likely to get out. I think there is a crawly hole the other way. Don't beams me. still. Out. Okay, so the enemies that we have here, you'll see. Help. Are completely different. We don't have the big guys that were here last time. We now have these ghosts. Start the cycle with a rare instinct. See, we found so many of those in the other run that I really thought I was going to start with like 10 uncommon instincts or something. I think because we got max familiarity it went to rare. But still, I expected to start the run with a bunch of them. We were getting a load of them. Apparently too dirty, I guess. We're not allowed to start with so many. Okay, so we're going to clear out the way to... He actually caught me. The dungeon door. And see how much tar it needs to get in. Okay, now he's just being ham on the floor. Grants increased resolve. That's a different bell. But again, we are keeping the stuff. You know, worth ringing the bell for the extra stuff. Oh, the one is increased tar. This is just increased resolve. Which apparently I'm gonna die before we get to need resolve. We've got 3 things. Yeah, you nearly caught me, Frogo. I thought it was a statue and then I was like, shit, that's actually alive and gonna kill me and I can't attack in time. Thankfully, I clutch hard. And it didn't poison us. I'll say that. Okay. So again, 5,000 tar to actually get in. I guess it's the same amount on each area, huh? Slowly but surely we're going to make it back. We nearly got 5,000. But do we even want to use it to get in? Like, is it going to be better to take it back to the overworld? Use it for unlock? For future runs? Maybe. Is there any... Are you okay there, Ag? It is Halloween almost. That bag got terrified. Some tar. Now, we don't have a lot of health, so we really need to find some pillars. Touch. That'll make us healthier. Okay, there are a couple of pillocks over here. Some KFC pillocks. They really look like they've got chicken heads. I realise they're not meant to be chicken men, but... I can't not see them as chicken lords. Oh my god. You sound sad at dying. You're like, oh. That wasn't a death sound. You were just very disappointed in him. Gave up about it. Large bolts. Oversized bolts weighs heavily in one's palm. I was looking at the other 3. I didn't see that one. I was being very careful of the other 3. Whoops. At least it didn't hurt that much. In fact, I don't think it even hurts at all. I think it's just to like slow you down. You know, get caught in one to get hit by an enemy instead. I'll take that. Plus we've still got our re-shell if we do die. It's not the end of the world. Is there going to be a grid? You know, going into a boss with like very little HP. What could possibly? Okay, so the bosses don't move in this. So that's worth noting. Get out of that. We have very little health. What is... Hello, that's a problem. Dirty enemies invading in the middle of a boss battle. I didn't sign up to that. Can you kill the enemies? Like, actually, these are challenging enemies as well. Fuck. Get out of there. Okay. That'll do. No more dirty fellows. Just tar. I wasted a chance to attack that. I'll take it. It'll do. Round stamina. Fuck. I was trying to rush him down. Get finished. Let's go. 50% chance that enemies in range of the stone stomp blast are also slowed. That's on fire. Or poison. And 20 glimpses. We're going to take the warping stuff. Like, that's extra time, and slowing enemies down could be very handy. And we got some health, and 20 glimpses. Now, we did lose our shell one. Look, the anointed butler shade. What is that? Is that a skin? Don't know what that is. Okay, so we're going to go explore down here. Maybe there's a pillar through. I realised to the left is back out into the overworld. Bath. I cost tar for an upgrade. I'll take it. This guy shouldn't be a boss. He should just be... That was dirty. Should just be a normal enemy, but he'll hop on you and injure you before you even get out of the animation of crawling out of the hole. And, you know, seems fair. Seems very fair. Indeed. That he can just injure you before you even get out the hole. Shouldn't this cave continue down there? I remember that hole being open. Maybe some holes are not always open, because there were holes where there weren't holes previously. Seemingly. That I didn't know. So maybe, or just things are different. Shaped in this game, for lack of a better term. Got a big thing of tar. Lots of big things of tar. So we should eat them. It won't be enough to get into the dungeon, but still. Might as well use them. Even though we do seem to retain them. Wait. There's another hole on this side? There's a fourth hole in the cave that I've never known about, perhaps? I wonder if I've never been in that other hole, and this is the one that I thought I was going into. In the main game, you know? In which case, that explains why that guy attacked us from that distance. Or am I just completely turned around? Yeah. Okay, well this is where we came out in the first place. This is where we spawned in. We're just not going to use the shortcut holes because we're Sideshow Bob and we're going to walk into every single fucking trap along the way. We have not a lot of health. We can't afford to be ambushed like that. There are a couple of bros by that tree. That's the problem. But just a little bit of a problem. But we can harden, but the other guy got us the instant we unhardened from being hit out of it. Edorim anointed butter shade. Killed Grisha 4 times. Okay. Interesting. So if you beat that boss several times, you get another skin or something? Or is it another state of being? Don't know. But it's a reason to do the cycle over and over again, I guess, and do that same thing. And I guess defeating other bosses
Your
also does the
defeat
same thing,
was
scoring us.
thrilling, at least.
No, that was a terrible way to die, actually. I don't think that was thrilling at all. 0% chance, starting instinct to be uncommon. Well, I mean, it's starting as rare already, so I don't think that... Mortal Instincts from World item. Sure, let's take a chance of that. Again, starting with Resolve isn't that useful. Pillar Tar offering, I don't think that's that worth it. We're just going to put our into keeping our tar. I think that's the main thing. You know, start with that, then we can move on to start as we mean to go on. Okay, this is the run. That one, everything was cursed against us. Okay, so now we're by that boss that's in that hole. Should we just go straight for it without any upgrades? Fuck. Come on, frog. You know you want to, frog. And then when we don't harden in time. Well, this is a great start, isn't it? Okay. There's the Sword Lord. Put that back. Take the ones out that you want to fight me with, not that one. Fuck. We didn't let him poison us, but we were already poisoned anyway. What does it matter? He leaves a poison cloud as well, does it? Interesting. You know, I'm just going straight in for it. Like, it'll give us an instinct as well. We may have lost a bit of health. I see no boss or the floating arm. There he is. Okay. Oh, he's actually eating the arm this time. It's not just floating in midair. Yeah, nice try. Again, that should have unhardened. I don't know why it didn't. This boss is getting destroyed. What? Why did we come out of our shell? That boss got destroyed. Dodge stamina cost whilst locked on is decreased. Dodge speed whilst not locked. I don't care about the speeds. I think stamina is the boss. Knockdown resistance. I was like, what did this thing give me? We don't tend to get knocked down that much, so I don't think the resistance is that. We could have got better things for certain. Okay, let's go farm some time. We're gonna explore this area, even though we have previously, and it doesn't lead back down to the... You mind baked beans, man? We need to kill a lot of things to get Tar to get into a dungeon anyway, so we might as well. Sorry, I interrupted your KFC convention. Ouch. Of all the people to hit me, it was the chump. Okay, he came and chased me, I'll give him that. Let's go. Okay, we actually pulled off the parry. That was clutch. We needed the health and I was going for it. He stole my health, so I was like, I need to parry him. That hurt. Ouch. A lot. Can't believe how effective these guys are actually being right. He came in with the fast swipe. I'll give him that. Get out of that. A glimpse. Okay. At least we lost aggro on one of them. 10% bonus. Even though we might die. He was just debating. That was dirty. Back turns, he was ready for it. He was so ready for it. Hello? That looks like I can walk up that. Come on. I'm just going to ignore that guy. There might be ways around without, you know, forcing ourselves into a dungeon. There might be an alternative. When separated from your shell... I think that's better. And then we regained our shell. Okay, we are back, baby. That was perfect. To waste the shell to get all the health back. And then, okay, so this is the crawly hole back into the other one, right? which we might take. Am I too slow on my harden? Can't believe he got that extra hit in there because I unhardened to go for the swipe and he got a quick one in. Boiled frog! Stamina regen. That's pretty good. We're going to take down as much as we can in this area. And then we'll go through that crawl hole. I think it's like this way back. Hello. I was like, there's no big enemies here. Like, opium. Just these two. I did not see you there. Fire. And for the most part, I avoided fighting these at all in the main playthrough. He has a lot of health. I think these can like pretty much instantly KO you as well. That was a dangerous risk to fully go for him then. What did we even pick up there? Didn't seem to give me anything. You know, I didn't see him. I only saw the two chumps and I was like, ah. Easy. How wrong could I have been? No pillar. Nope. 800. Not even close. It's not telling me what these items are that I'm picking up. This is bullshit. Okay, congealed tar. Wait, have I got... Have I somehow filled my inventory? I doubt it. It should be telling me what I'm picking up. Maybe we just got a lot of frogs. You know, I don't want to attack those guys. There's nothing up there. Anyway. Oh, that was hard.
Solomon ranting one night. Not one
One
of his
frog.
usual rants either. No, he was lucid, illuminated in his rage. He spoke of the other seedlings, squandered by Hadern's hand. It seems Hadern had left the others to wither and lie fallow. But Solomon had an epiphany. He realized they could still serve some
To become a
purpose
silver.
if he could find them. I could be restored, even ascend. What if you found them, the seeds, our unborn kin? Would you finish Solomon's work?
When parrying, there's 15% chance to blast enemies. When parrying, there's 15% chance to immediately deal 5 damage to the parried enemy. The parried enemy drops more tar upon them. I mean, why would we care about making more damage when essentially they die anyway to the special? Blast radius that affects other enemies could be useful, but I'm never going to parry when there are that many enemies near me. I'm just going to go back to that. Hi! You guys really didn't care that I took that from under your nose, huh? He says, fuck me. Maybe I should have parried. That was a waste. Don't! No! That pose of that statue. This is fine, we'll just regain our shell. In some way. That's all we gotta do. Regain our shell. What could go wrong? It's into your shell. Okay, so we got some good glimpses. Do you even have anything over there? There's not even a pillar. Like, I don't care if there's no pillar. Like, some items on the ground for like 3 harder enemies. I think not. I think I'll just leave it. Thanks. Bye. But an item on its own, it's got a trap light. That one I'll grab. Like nobody's guarding that. You know how I said I'll crawl through? I will. And that's got a lot of enemies up there, and they're all baked beans lords, and that's the wrong way to be approaching the baked beans. We learned that the hard way. I could walk up that hill. I'm just saying. I could walk up that tiny. I know you're in full armor with your kingliness and everything, but still, I could walk up that tiny slope. It's not hard. Though, you know, some people struggle. Hello. With some things for some reason. Right, I didn't want him to be too close to the thing because the getting up animation that I can't do anything with. We got attacked during that last time. I didn't want that to happen again. Alright, I need to kill this ghost before he sets the whole ground on fire. Now we can battle chaos with chicken lords. So you are done. You're just watching, waiting for me. That was nice of you. Frozen dance. Structure of despair. No, we're not feeling desperation or despair. We don't need a scripture for that. Hi. There's more of you. I was like, there's only one of you. And then it locks onto somebody that was hidden behind the pillar. I was like, what the hell happened there? That wasn't who I was trying to attack.
Do you remember Mother? I don't. I remember thrashing, choking on mud, the needle-like blade, and the knight who wielded it. He carved us from Mother's womb. What possessed him to stop? Who can say? But he dragged me out. Then you brought us to Hadern and left Mother to die. I do hope something terrible happened that night.
It sounded like he helped you be born. You were probably dying anyway. Plunging and running attack damage increased. We use that a lot. Light attack stamina decrease. I'm gonna use that. That sounds useful. Like, less stamina is more attacks. That was the worst way you could have got it. That caused my attacks to miss. How dare you. I was trying to roll. Didn't have the stamina. Okay, that was some bad damage. Any baked beansmen about? Some frogs? I knew there was going to be some baked beansmen. That bean can out of nowhere to the heads. At least we were hardened. But that bean can came out of nowhere. hear the beams. Okay, there's 2 of them up there. We will go take on the beamsman. I kind of want to explore over here first. Ooh, a pillar. A glimpse. Which we don't even have equipped. Ten glimpses! Yikes, that was a lot. Ornate Toko. Getting strength will harden the grant a buff. Parrot enemy will drop 40% more tar. I'm going to take the poison tablets. I think that's very handy. Considering a lot of things can poison us. The most common effect. Will definitely come in handy. And it, like these frogs, can literally poison us. It eats. Hello. I didn't even see that until it was too late. And it does a lot of damage over time as well, so it's just going to be like the best. The things that burn us, we tend to kill them before they finish burning us, or even get the spell off, so I don't think that's going to be the greatest one. Yield tar. Okay, we're slowly getting some tar. Slowly. We're getting 5,000 per dungeon. Actually a lot. It's nice of you to let me regen my stamina first. Some of these enemies are very honourable. But then sometimes they do dirty things. Like fast attacks. Move that way. But sometimes they're nice and honourable and wait for you to be ready for them. Which makes them even more unpredictable. Utility. I wonder if upgrading that from the rare makes it start with even better ability. It looks like it's leveling up. I was expecting it to just be like, you know, fully leveled from the uncommon, but it seems it. I didn't think he was going in for 2 of them. Hello. Beamsman, I didn't even know you were behind me. Glimpses. Even more tar. Okay. We're getting a lot of stuff, but 5,000 to get into first dungeon even. Maybe you get like a load once you're in the dungeon. You know, like getting into one dungeon funds your entry into the next one. I don't know how much tar the bosses drop, but maybe. There's got to be more than 5,000 in a dungeon. So it all funds your entry to it. The only way it makes sense. Otherwise, like, all the enemies respawn. Hello. Mr. Pumpkinhead. Aren't you a special? Fuck. Halloween Pumpkinhead. Okay, that seemed like a waste. Oh my god. I had to kill the Pumpkin Lord though. It's a special Halloween guy. There's usually in the main game a big guy on this bridge. There's also a shell down here. What? Rapid fire beams? Fuck. Fuck. As I have to go and find out what's in the place of the shell. I think nothing, because we've already been to one of the places that has the shells as well. Oh, you have to kill a lot of enemies with the weapons to get the thing. I see. So are there a limited number of mortal instincts you can take perhaps as well? And then tokens, again, we've got none. But instincts we're getting. We're slowly but surely learning things. Slowly but surely. Okay. Here we go. Back to the overworld. What do you have to say about it?
It's a good thing you can't die easily, brother.
Yeah, I definitely didn't die in 18 minutes or anything. I mean, we already unlocked things that give us, like, starting with things, or is that just from doing the run? I don't know. So it seems a waste to do that because we already start with something better. Enemies instinct. Add 0 enchant instincts are also dropped by basic enemies. That would be really good. We need more tar. Let's retain the tar. Let's retain all of the tar. Sure. The world items given us mortal instincts. Probably the best thing. But we're going to go fight Harden in the base world. We're going to go defeat him. And, you know, unlock his shell. Oh, damn. Sorry, the derm. I don't know why I ever called him Harden. Definitely doesn't look like Harden at all. And, you know, you harden up and he's the only enemy that also hardens. No, he's a derm. Hello, Hedern.
We finally meet in the flesh again, dreamer.
Yes, indeed.
Are you ready for one last glimpse?
Yes. Let's fight. What is that? Do we get the sword from him? Oh. It seemed to have a handle on both ends, though, which is a dumbass sword. But I'm sure it has its reasons for having a handle on both ends. Barely legible player dotted with stains. Now we just have a harden off. Wait, are you harden even quicker? He hardens whilst dodging. That seems dirty. Like, he can not only do normal hardening, but he can also harden whilst dodging. Fuck. Okay, it just looks like he hardens. Oh, is that why it's got a handle at both ends, maybe? It's two swords that combine into one pack. Or is it just two swords and he had them piled weird? Okay, this one seems harder than the normal harden. I know that's a dumb sentence. He seems smarter with the way that he's hardened than the other. And he's better at dodging, for certain. And baiting out your harden. Yes, okay. He's very easy to bait out his harden, but he dodges too effectively. Okay, he hadn't quite regained it. I thought he might have regained it at that point. Fuck. Just get out of there. don't wait for him to hit you. Like, the standoff of the hardening. Okay, he's hardening up. Hit me. The dodge. Now he can't harden, so... I wasn't going to wait on that one. I wasted that. That was a misclick. There we go. I'm not letting you get anywhere near me with that. Fuck. Coming out of the hardened does make your attack stronger. I was waiting for him to hit. Which is also why I don't want to be near his special attack coming out of his hardened. That's just gonna hurt. Easy. Unless you've got a second phase. Of course you've got a second phase, haven't you? Of course. You know, they had to make him a proper boss. Stop dodging. Fuck me. Like, he hit me in the first harden, but I was like, I'm holding it. That hurt. Wow, you came back out of that pretty quickly despite me hardening over you. That also sounded very wrong. Ugh, I got very hard over you. Don't mind me. I was the hard as a rock. You... I think I need a faster weapon than this. He comes out of that way too quickly. Okay, that was a hard trace. I'll take it. You have so much health in this. We'll just keys strat you. Fuck it. Little by little. Because you have too much health. Just get out of that. I can also do... Wait, that changed my attack. I can also do hard and into hard attack. He says, copium. You know you want hard enough. At least I had a second phase, technically. Fuck. Just get some light attacks in. What was that? You have too much health. I forgot I can actually heal. We're not in the stupid mode anymore. I don't know what that even does. You know, we're not forced to do this without heals. We can heal up. He double hardens? How very dare he? Yeah, I can do that too. Why was that light attack so slow? Oh my god. Oh, I clicked roll. Definitely clicked the roll. Oh, get destroyed. Just get out of it. You smack it in back a fair bit. Like, was that really worth it? Like, you're already hard, I'm just gonna also harden up. He likes to, like, double rockets, doesn't he? Double rock your world. Okay. We're getting him down. That was a quick attack. I wasn't expecting that. I thought he was going to go in for that hard attack. Get out of that. Lack of stamina. Should have hardened sooner. Get smacked. Taste. Eat the mushroom. Thank you. That was very polite of you to harden up like that. Because otherwise I was fucked. Shit. Okay, he hits us, but it didn't unharden me. There's definitely some glitchy going on with that hardening. But we did it. First go. Hello. So it's an axe. A big long axe thing. And now he's dead. We're reaching out in the flesh. And then he gives me his dead body. So, yeah, you weren't alive. You have it. The unknown show.
Just as I dreamed. Only I'm not afraid.
You gonna eat me, wormfish? Not afraid to be eaten. Whoop. Solemn offering. Tarnished seal. Seal awakens when the blood fills. I don't think I ever found that. But maybe I did, and I just forget. Let's go find out what this shell is, huh? Clearly hidden.
Sip this.
Dip the tea. 500 tar. Do I have... I've got like 1,000,000 glimpses. We've got a bunch of tar. Effigy of Herod. Tar spore. But it's not tar. Okay. So that's enough to let us unlock the shell. The name, is it hidden by any chance?
Found the seedlings
Hidden, the deliverer.
In my palm, they writhed helplessly. Their hide mottled and dried like dead leaves before falling away. These creatures grew soft and flesh-like, wrinkled like my own hands. They blossomed into something strange yet familiar.
So how's he alive, but also we're in his dead shell? Adern is able to recollect one of Teal's abilities. Oh. Wow. They seem powerful. So we can steal a choice of one ability from another shell and have like really, really good abilities from them ones. Gains a riposte stack upon riposte in an enemy. Stacks lost upon damage. That sounds pretty bad. Enhance one of his other abilities, so you could also enhance one of those. Or does that give you even more of their skills rather than enhancements of them? Her turn gains a deflect stack upon parrying it. Stacks lost. Harris's and Solomon's. So basically we can have one ability from each other shell. And more abilities upon defeating enemies. Adern can harden in the air. Can't all shells do that? I've been doing that a lot with the Eddie shells. Can either kick or throw knives. Wow. Maybe Adern just can't do that until you learn. 15, 8, 2. 2 and 500 seems like we can do. Like we've got... These are 2 at a time. How much does the remnant? Only 100. Because we lose the glimpses upon death. We're not going to use them all up now. So, Edrim or TL? Edrim. Let's try Edrim. Surely we get a choice.
Priest in a squalid temple.
Or is it just a random
That
one?
her goddess had sent me. Of course, she was unimpressed until I led her to the exquisite, impossible creature. How could it be anything other than divine?
Or maybe we have to pay for
She
it.
worshipped at its feet, and our bargain was struck. She would burrow into the bowels of earth and await deliverance.
Select ability. Okay. Oh, you have to pay for it. Damn it. You have to pay separately. That's so bad. Execution stack upon killing an enemy. Maximum HP. Additional poise damage. Deal extra damage against enemies who are alone. Occasionally resist being knocked out. Gains a buff which reduces damage. Next attack will deal massive damage, sometimes exploding your enemies. That's interesting. Execution stack upon each damage. Each stack increases base attack damage. Like, that just seems really, really powerful. Like, that is ridiculous. Especially if we can combine it with other characters. So we need... four glimpses and a bunch of tar. But we got this for days.
Yes. Slowly now.
So as long as we don't die.
I found the seedlings wriggling in the...
Didn't mean to go into the same thing. Room grants an execution stack. Okay. The last one. Separating. But we don't separate from Eridim because we're not Eridim. Harden. Or Adern. I wonder, do we need to speak to Adern every time to get that ability? Now, I bet in her modes, as Adern, you be fully upgraded, right? So he's just gonna have everything. Gonna be so OP. Does will he have all of every character's upgrades, or will he just like have some selected? Where's the boss? Final boss. Ethereum loot. Oathbreaker. True Ball. These were the Twitch drops during the release week. By the way, the skins for these things. So you turn your loot into a guitar, now some cooler hammer and sickle, and your base character skin is the True Ball. And that's a door. And there's the guy up here that's in the shop, but we're not going to go see. How many other things do I have? We actually do have some more tar. We have a lot more tar. More tar? Painted next. And we got loads of tar. Like, you know, we haven't used these. We might as well use them. We might as well use them up. And we're gonna upgrade Adern, I guess. Do I have any better glimpse? Utility. Wisdom. Wisdom also only grabs 2. Let's upgrade Wisdom to its max. Let's see what happens. Stats. So now that it's at max, it gives 3. Okay. Hints of affection. 5. And now it's maxed out. Okay, so we've got 20 right now. Let's not...
Slowly now.
Slowly. Let's not waste these, you know, we're not necessarily using them. Like, enable to enhance one of his other abilities. Harrow. I don't know who's who. But we're going to take one of each anyway. Wait, what is this? kick or throw knives, having the gains the ability on defeating enough foes. Howden gains an ability upon defeating enough foes. We're just gonna get that one out. The 4,000 tar and 25. That's a lot of tar.
Yes.
Like, that seems the smart one to begin with. Give him free abilities.
The dreamer. He found me in the murky shallows.
He found me.
But this time, it was different. He
It was me.
tore open my skin. Wore my
I'm sorry.
flesh like a suit of
You wanted
mail.
to fight me.
When I awoke, he slept, as he always did, beneath his sister. But I could feel something inside me changed. I can't explain it, but
I'll
I
sleep. I'm sure you must.
must leave.
Okay, so how many enemies do we have to defeat? Like, is there a way of knowing how many enemies we have to defeat to get that upgrade? Let's go collect some of these items that are just out here. Whilst we're at it. So we're just gonna have a bit of an explore in the overall. Adern, you do not have a lot of stamina. That was one light attack you pulled off that. Okay, that's... I guess I was running around a bit too much. No, you're the one that's going to die. That was a clutch jump. Straight over the trap. Oh, well, you set a trap for me, did you? It would be a shame if I jumped over it. Okay, so I see there's a counter that's telling me 5 enemies killed. How many do we actually need to kill to gain the abilities? Trying to do the jump attack and I pressed the wrong button. Oh, you like standing outside of my ring. It was very good of you. Right. We're just gonna try and find enough enemies to kill to get this free ability. And see. Like, is it one... I even saw it. Is it one of the ones that we pay for, or is it just like the roguelike mode? Did you have a nice trip? Sorry, that really legit. It'd be a shame if I hadn't in front of your face. I thought you died, actually. Didn't realise you were still alive. You know what? We should be a bit more conscientious about our health. Apparently it took a lot of damage there. No, I wanted to hit the baked beansman, not him. Right. I'll fight you both. Pumpkinhead. I'll go. I accidentally learned something watching the drops. You like rat. But a way to entertain you, like playing you some music. Go to sleep, little frog, so you're not really that little. Now, he's got rid of the crap that was on us. And now we're shiny. So yeah, you can unlock skins for all of your characters like that. Right. Feeding him rats. I don't know if it's 5 or 10. I fed him 10 to be safe. And then playing him a little song. But he only eats the rattles. I'm sorry, rat. I had the same idea to charge and he just beat me to it. This is very foggy, I can barely see. Is this area new? I don't... Fuck. Oh, we need to take care of this baked beansman. That was embarrassing. Well, we turned him into Crimson Herald. I don't know what difference that makes. Like, is this difference in the character, or is it just a look? I don't know. I don't know these. Also, my skin didn't seem to be that different.
I've kept your flesh safe, foundling.
Thank you. Like, it's a nicer looking skin than, like, the tainted crap that it was. So, I don't know if it makes much of a difference. Oh, we lost a bit of tar over there. I really care. I don't know. This guy fast. He fast. Why am I enjoying that? Yeah. That's what I'm going to call it a day. Anyway, I'll be back on Wednesday with probably Mythbusters. A good week, and I'll see you again soon. Bye 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 bye.